Ho, ho, ho.
I know.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas is coming. Goose is getting fat.
Or Happy Hanukkah, Merry Festivus. Whatever. It's that time of the year.
Kwanzaa.
You need to turn your mic
A
on.
joyous Kwanzaa.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the
There we go. Hey,
conversation.
welcome to the
God.
conversation. I've just been reactivated, interwebs.
There he
I
is.
was lost, but now I'm saved. Sorry.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Walking My Wheels, show that has absolutely no structure. And I messed it up again.
That's amazing.
Talks about anything.
With
has
no
absolutely no
structure.
structure.
Yeah.
Roll through
You
life.
guys get the idea.
Yeah.
He's messed this up a few times.
Yes,
so
I have.
He's
It's
gotten it right a
Christmas.
few times.
It's Christmas. I'm
Dude, we are
preoccupied.
sugar high right now.
We are.
Thanks to Derek's mom for the fantastic.
My mother
treats that we have
is
here in
in
front of
town
us.
for the week. Yes, and she's been baking all week. We
I'm
have
going to take a picture right now.
Yep. In front of us, we have banana bread, chocolate clusters with raisins and peanuts, some chocolate chip cookies, and some Danish cookies. Delicious stuff. Delicious.
Even though this is going to look like a pile of poo on a plate.
See, we got the peanuts in it.
But it's so delicious.
I got chunks of corn in my cack bigger than you.
So this week, we're going to talk about like Christmas traditions and holiday traditions, I should say, and just kind of move it forward and get back to life real quick. So,
Right.
to my left, as always, Mr. Bernstein. How you doing? Celebrating Hanukkah?
Not really.
Not really celebrating
No,
Hanukkah?
celebrate Hanukkah.
Just the holidays in
What's
general.
going on? Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
We celebrate Christmas in my house.
There you go.
So.
And the man, the myth, the beard, Grizzmaster. What's up, man?
I'm good. Just call me Clark.
Clark Griswold,
W.
yes.
Clark W. Griswold.
It's great.
Awesome.
Or
What-
Eddie, cousin Eddie.
if I'm ever-
Shitter's full.
If I'm ever rich,
Merry Christmas.
gonna buy you the
Shitter's
jersey.
Full.
Oh, dude, I still want the Blackhawks
I know.
00 jersey with Griswold on the back.
I know you do. I
Yeah.
know you do.
My wife wants the dinosaur pajamas
Oh, yeah.
from the attic
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
because she already has the turban and the gloves.
Nice.
So, as well as the fake leather, like a throw over thing. Oh yes,
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
I have the moose mugs.
I have nothing.
we had moose mugs. Actually, we were down to our last one and it broke the other day.
Ooh.
I need you to replace that, sir.
We will.
It needs to happen.
You know what we're missing? We need some freaking nog.
Oh, I'm not a
Eggnog.
fan of eggnog.
I'm not a fan of eggnog.
You're not a fan of eggnog?
No, it's weird because I'm like, oh, eggnog, and then I have a sip. I'm like, no, I never really like this. Why do I keep buying it every year?
I don't know. A
You
lot of
better be
people I know
glad
like
that-
started just like add whiskey
Y'all better
or
be
like bourbon
glad
to it.
that,
So I just started drinking whiskey or bourbon.
Yeah, you better be
Yeah.
glad that I like
Mhm.
you guys and we have other common bonds like Metallica and Star Wars. That's
We don't
just-
have
This is
Metallica as a
true.
bond anymore. I'm disavowing Metallica. The amount of times we talk about Metallica, I'm just done with Metallica. Is anybody else out there in podcast land done with Metallica yet?
I
I'm just kidding.
said that to be funny, but
It happens.
yeah.
So we're going to talk about Christmas traditions and what we like. First off, let's rock out some movies. Like, what are your favorite Christmas movies? We're not going to paganize this whole thing and talk about all the bad like we did with, what's it?
Was it at Christmas?
Was it Christmas? We took one.
or
one
was it
holiday.
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're not going to
Yeah.
do that. Maybe next year.
No. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, my namesake. Any of the National Lampoons, but I love the Christmas one.
Why?
Because it's my family. Plus, Clark's just funny
Yeah.
and the whole thing. I love the start of it when he's when the boss guy forgets what his name is, and then all of his little subordinates behind him walking. He's like, "Kiss your ass, kiss his ass," all that funny stuff.
Yeah.
And then my mind just went blank. Great.
It happens.
Yeah.
Well, you're holding a cold,
'Tis the season to
like,
be merry.
delicious can of Coca-Cola, and I haven't had one in forever, and it's just like you could just tell how good it is.
It's
Plus,
really
it's got
delicious.
the damn polar bear on it. We're sitting here talking about Christmas, so
I know. Right now
Yeah.
I'm picturing it slide down a mountain with its little kitty polar bear.
yeah,
Totally.
we're the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Exactly. Yay!
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Exactly.
So you're going with the Christmas Vacation? As your
That's
favorite.
one of my favorites, but I also love the animated Grinch. I think that Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas was good.
Yes.
I think he did fantastic at it. But I'm still love the animated version of the Grinch. That's the best Grinch You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song for me.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it, Die Hard.
Let's get back to Die Hard. That's a conversation. We'll get back to Die Hard.
Yeah, we're going to get back to Die Hard.
Yeah. Okay, your favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie for me is definitely A Christmas Story.
Oh, it's so good.
It's fantastic.
It's so good.
I love the 24 hours.
Rah, 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 rah.
Rah, 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 rah.
And actually, there's a family tradition that my father-in-law, he passed away, but his tradition is every single newborn in the family got a Red Ryder BB gun.
That's awesome.
So we're going to make sure,
That is awesome.
now that he's passed, any new additions to the family will always get a Red Ryder BB gun for their first Christmas. So
I
That's
really
very cool.
wish the dad in that movie was my father. That's that.
right.
The freaking.
He's just a man's man. I mean, and I love the lamp. It's
I
wonderful.
love his feud with the neighbor's dogs.
Yes.
Buckuses. Yes. Oh, it's so good. That's a fantastic movie. I watch it probably about 6 or 7 times, in the 24 hours that they play it over and over.
As soon as the parade's done on Christmas morning, I turn it over to A Christmas Story, and it doesn't go off that channel until it's done.
Plays over and over and over.
Right. And then the only other Christmas, because, my last name's Bernstein, I was, we're Jewish, but we never really watched a lot of them. I mean, my wife is Christmas movie fanatic, so that's really what more of them I've seen. I've seen all of them. But to watch them consistently this time of year is it's because
She
of my
probably
wife.
watches. Does she watch all the crazy ones on Lifetime, all that stuff?
A Christmas Death.
She does a lot of no, it's it's National
Christmas
Lampoon's
ex-husband.
Christmas Vacation. I don't know if you've seen our Christmas card this year yet.
I will.
You will.
I will.
But
I said
Biscuit's
hand
on
deliver
it, dressed as Clark Griswold in the attic.
You just ruined that for me.
So
Spoilers.
Hey, you know what?
Jamie
Screw you,
Bernstein.
dude. If you see it,
You
it's
even
hilarious.
ruined Christmas cards, man.
Absolutely. You know what, man? I'm okay with that.
Thank you for opening my gift for me.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all you got. But no, so of course, National Lampoons, and for me, the only Christmas movie I think that we actually went to see in the theaters, my mom took me, was Home Alone.
Home
Such a
Alone
good
is
movie.
epic.
That is a great Christmas movie. It's just hilarious.
I love the old claymation stuff, the animation.
Rudolph.
Year Without a Santa
Yeah.
Claus, Rudolph.
Even the New Year's Baby one is pretty good.
Yeah. And then not the one with the Year Without a Santa Claus, but the Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
The Santa Claus movies.
I don't really like
With Tim
one.
Allen?
I don't like one that much. I like 2 and 3.
Okay, 4 got out of control, right? And there 4 of them or 3?
I don't think there's.
With Jack Frost and all that,
That's
got a little
number
out of
3.
control. Yeah.
I thought that was good though. That was funny.
See, I like the first one because it was kind of original.
What about
fan of
Elf?
Of course.
Elf is fantastic.
Smiling's
Elf had me.
Smiling's my favorite.
Elf had me in my feels.
Hold on. Mom, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Elf. Elf is my
Yeah.
mom's favorite one.
It's hilarious.
Okay, you can get back to baking now. Wow.
We need some more treats.
We love you, Mom.
But I like the old
That's
claymation
harsh.
stuff, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Meisterburger, Burgermeister. That character's funny.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Mom, come back. What is your favorite old school Christmas movie? The claymation one? Rudolph. Yeah, I remember watching that when we were kids.
Rudolph with your nose so bright.
No, that's my favorite. We haven't gotten to that yet. That's my absolute favorite. And it's a poll. I don't know if you guys know about it. Emmett Otter
And the Jug,
Band Christmas. Thank you. Yep, I have it.
Yep. No.
I have it. I own it.
We're going to have to watch it.
Yep. It's such a... It's Jim Henson.
Oh, okay. It's a Jim Henson Christmas. Nice.
Yep. Putting a hole in the wash tub. River Bottom Nightmare Band. Wonderful. And
Everything about
that's
it's
why I
great.
liked the movie. As a kid, you knew I was a metalhead because when I was a young kid and watched that for the first time, River Bottom Nightmare Band was the reason I loved the show, the movie. It's like an hour long maybe.
Yeah.
So, and it used to be on HBO every year. Absolutely
yeah,
love
I've
it.
never seen it.
Oh, you must.
Do you have any other
It's a
favorites
little
besides that
repetition.
one?
Well, pretty much everything we've already covered. I do like It's a Wonderful Life. I
Yeah.
know it's kind of a typical one, and I'm not a big black and white movie. And Miracle on 4th Street is great also.
Scrooge or
I've never seen Scrooged.
You never
With
seen
Bill Murray?
Scrooged?
With Bill Murray?
No, I've never seen it.
That movie's
great.
It is.
I actually caught that on HBO when I was a kid and was like, this is awesome.
When you're a kid, it's like it's good, but when you blossom into being an adult, it's fantastic.
You get the humor a lot more.
Yeah, a Christmas Carol, like the George C. Scott version. I love that one. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, the animated one with Jim Carrey was not that bad either.
Yeah. So. What about Nightmare Before Christmas? Would you throw that into a Christmas movie or Halloween movie?
I do not like that movie.
This is
Get out.
Halloween. This is Halloween.
I know you live here and all, but get out.
And this is about to ruffle some feathers here. I am not a fan of the Tim Burton claymation stuff. Coraline and all that. I'm not.
Does Jody listen to this? Because I don't know if he's invited into your house.
I know.
Don't take it personal, Jody.
Your ramps in my house are going to be burned in effigy right now.
Yeah, right.
You're never coming back.
No, she made a Coraline doll and actually sold it to some lady in Australia.
Yeah, she was telling me that. And no, I think it's awesome. I think the characters look cool and all that. It just, I don't know. I just don't really care for them that much. It's just something I like Edward Scissorhands. I like that movie.
Okay.
You know, but
right.
You know,
okay.
And that was
first two Batmans.
No, and that's kind of a Christmas movie.
First two Batmans.
You know what? You know what? I actually didn't like the first two Batmans. I didn't.
I mean, they were okay.
I'm not gonna lie. They're all right.
The Michael Keaton Batmans.
What pissed me off?
They're all right.
Well, no, they're all right. You know what? Actually, you know what's funny?
You know what?
I like.
Goodbye, guys.
I like the entire Batman Returns movie until the ridiculous large penguins that are bigger than Danny DeVito. You'll be missed.
All right, later, Gris.
So I guess this is welcome to Walking My Wheels with Derek.
We're down one,
and Matt.
We're down one, and he's back.
Hey, look, we got back our third wheel.
He actually went outside and everything.
He actually walked out the front door.
So, all right.
Wow.
Good. So you disagree with me, so you have to make a crippled joke? That's not cool, man.
That's kind of funny.
That is not the holiday spirit.
I think that's really...
So, okay. Well,
sorry.
I thought I knew you... Michael, I thought I knew you better than that, man. Just pulled a mat to turn my mic off.
There you go. So, okay. So, let's bring it back to your first comment about Die Hard. Is that a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is.
It is a Nakatomi Christmas, that's all I got to say.
Hashtag Nakatomi Strong. And now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Yippee-ki-yay.
Mother trucker.
You could say it.
Yeah. It's a podcast. So, yeah, I think it's a Christmas movie. A lot of people argue against it, but I definitely think it's a Christmas movie.
Indeed. As a matter of fact, all of them usually came out around Christmas, too, didn't they? I don't even remember seeing, like, Die Hard with a Vengeance, which, you know...
Yes, it was Die Hard... Actually, Die Hard 2 was a Christmas movie as well.
It was a Christmas movie as well.
Yes.
And I think that Die Hard with a Vengeance, even though that takes place in the middle of the summer, actually was dropped during the Christmas movie, time frame. So...
It all works then.
Ha ha.
So let's think of... Okay, so... drew a blank there. Somebody talk. I just drew a blank.
I'm talking.
Blah,
talking.
blah, 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 blah.
There we go.
All right. I can't believe you don't.
I'm in a store and I'm singing.
I'm sorry?
Nice pull.
I know, right? What'd you say?
I'm sorry, I was drinking. I don't. What,
just before you put the drink to your mouth. I can't believe you don't like
the Batman movies, man. The first two.
You know, I mean, I liked them, but they were a little too comic booky for me. Especially
the Christian Bale Batmans can go F themselves. I don't like any of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm out. Just kidding.
No, for Batman, I have to have a comic book. Comic booky, the better.
Oh. It can get campy that way.
The one that I liked...
I like the first one with the Joker.
The one that I liked but also hated was the one with George Clooney. I never liked that Robin that was in those, Chris O'Donnell, but I really didn't like the Batgirl. But the villains in that
The girl from
With-
Clueless.
Yeah, Alicia Silverstone.
We're talking about like Tommy Lee Jones and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
Well, Tommy Lee Jones was
Carrey.
in with
Mr.
Jim
Freeze.
Carrey,
Yeah.
but
that's
that
Jim
was,
Carrey was great as the Riddler.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so.
so
He was made for that role, though.
but
So,
those
pretty much.
those villains are so over the top. You almost have to go comic book. Like Mr. Freeze, I thought they did a fantastic job with him.
how can you say that, though? How can they go over the top when you have the Joker by Heath Ledger? It's easily the best Joker that's ever been played. You can't argue that. You can't argue that. See?
He's like, I want
mean-
to say Nicholson.
No, I don't like him
Nicholson.
at all as the Joker. I'm sorry.
You lie.
No,
You
He's not
lie like a
lying.
rug.
no, they wasted that entire film. I know that he
He thinks
died,
it-
but they wasted Two-Face. I don't like any of it.
As a matter of fact, we've already had this conversation when we talked about because we're going on a Batman conversation. The
We'll bring
best
it back.
Joker.
We'll bring it back, everybody. But seriously,
the best Joker is Mark Hamill.
Thank
Well,
you. Thank you.
Yeah, video game.
It says
Batman-
It says Arkham in the middle of his name. Shut up, saying.
Batman the Animated Series, which the soundtrack is
There you
based
go.
off of the first two original movies by Tim Burton.
I don't know if. Yeah, okay. Well, I get what you're saying there, but I don't know if you can do a poll from a TV series as the best Batman ever played or best Joker ever played,
Why not?
because Heath Ledger was the best.
Mark Hamill. Listen,
Here's what happened.
Mark Hamill was the best Joker. He also blew up the Death Star.
We're
Like-
supposed to be talking about Christmas
Yeah,
stuff,
no,
guys.
He blew up the Death Star.
bring it
I
back.
think that 9 out of 10 Ewoks would agree that Mark Hamill is the better choice here. Okay, I don't want to hear it right now.
How do you feel about that, Papa Ewok?
Papa Ewok.
Mark Hamill is a fantastic Joker. There's not one old Batman the Animated Series episode that was bad. Probably one of the
Okay.
best animated, probably one of the best cartoons ever.
Okay, well, I have to say Heath Ledger. So, all you people in
because
podcast
you're a
land,
millennial.
I'm older than both of you guys.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's a dirty millennial.
I know. Gosh, that's a horrible argument. But all right, well, for the sake of podcast purposes, we're going to bring it back to Christmas. What is your morning Christmas tradition when the kids wake up? And
And
everything?
you just pointed to me.
Yeah, pointing to Grizz.
Okay. Want to clarify that for all the podcast listeners out there.
Yeah, because they couldn't see you do that.
Well, I figured
Yeah,
they
which
know
one
the
is
voice.
yours?
We know you have a lot of physical humor on the show, but
It's the holiday season.
That
I will
was-
not hate you.
now that was a good cripple joke.
Okay,
I don't know, man. The,
Yes,
So proud of that.
I'm so proud of that one. Said it in. There was a fist bump there.
proud of
just-
both of y'all. Y'all are so awesome together.
I know. So go ahead. Christmas tradition. What happens from that moment that you wake up in the morning?
I have to get the kids up now. Used to, the kids used to wake us up. Now we have to wake the kids up.
Yeah.
Wake up! It's Christmas morning. What did Santa bring you?
And they're like, Santa's not real, Dad.
Yeah. For all you young podcast listeners out there, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Santa is real. I see him at my house every year.
Bling, 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 bling. That's reindeer bells. So go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Wake them up in the morning.
Yeah.
Or even, I'd say childhood, like when they were all excited. How did that work? Because it's different now that they're older. But when they were
Yeah.
younger, what was it like? Like, what did you have, like morning traditions, or how did you?
No, we just wake up and then we get ready and we go to the in-laws. This Christmas is actually going to be the first one that we spend since we've been married with the kids. We're going to spend Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at our house. We're having people come to our house for Christmas.
Oh, wonderful!
So hopefully this is a tradition that we can keep going on from.
So you don't have to get up and leave.
He really is a real Corkwazzle. He's always wanted to have a big family Christmas, and here it is.
That's
Yep.
right.
There's going to be a squirrel in your tree.
Squirrel. They're hard to.
A little bit full, a lot of sap.
A lot of sap.
So that's pretty much it. Just go to the in-laws, and how do you do gifts, or what? How's that?
I don't know. You typically wrap them up and you put them under the tree.
I'm going to punch him in the face. All right, I'm going to Matt because I don't like you right now.
I don't like you right now either. Fucking Heath Ledger, Joker lover guy.
Oh gosh.
For us, well, I didn't celebrate Christmas really until, living with my wife. So our Christmas tradition is generally we wake up
And eat bacon. No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Well, here's what usually winds up happening is that we'll wake up, we'll drop off the food stuff because we always do a big breakfast at her mom's house, but we can't never wait for Owen to open up his gifts. So we go over there, he opens up his gifts, then we go back so we can eat breakfast, and they always put the Jew in charge of the bacon. I'm always cooking bacon on Christmas morning.
I killed Derek.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to kill Derek. He's not a very high level.
I don't know why I found
Low
that
hit
bacon
points.
comment so funny.
I know.
Ironic that you're in charge of cooking the bacon now.
Yo, let me tell you,
What
for
kind of
a
bacon?
dude with the last name Bernstein, I can cook the shit out of some bacon.
I know. Kosher bacon.
Absolutely, it's been
Yep.
blessed by Rabbi.
Yeah, with some salt.
Some salt,
Make it extra
exactly.
salty.
With kosher sea salt is how we brine and cure our bacon.
There you go.
But
So, Derek, what do you have at your family?
Oh, we used to
You're
have,
old as shit, so I mean, you should have did
We
you have
had-
candles lit for the only light that you had back in the day? Did you have
he used to have the old school before they had light up
Yeah.
strings of lights. They had the saucers and it was actually candles
Yeah.
on the Christmas tree.
That's exactly what it is.
A lot of houses burned. A lot of houses.
why would people even do that? Why would people?
Because it's beautiful. Have you ever seen it before?
Well, yeah, but it's just a fire
gorgeous.
hazard waiting to happen. Okay, so mine's a little bit more long-winded as far as our Christmas tradition. We would wake up at, I know, you can turn your mics off, just
Yeah, we
make
can
yourself
turn this
comfortable.
off.
I'm gonna eat some delicious snacks your mother made while you talk. You long-winded son of a bitch. You.
Okay, so what we would do is we'd wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and we'd be ready to go. We're all young, and we'd sit at the top of the stairs back when I can go up and down stairs. So we would sit at the top of the stairs, wait till 5. Mom, what was it? 5 or 6 o'clock? Yes, so 5 o'clock, wake up at the top of the stairs. We're up at 4, so we're waiting for our alarm clock to hit 5 o'clock. As soon as it hits 5 o'clock, we're all three of us sitting at the top of the stairs, screaming, "Mommy and Daddy, wake up! Mommy and Daddy, wake up!" just over and over. And then we eventually wake up and okay, we're awake. We're awake. We got to make our coffee. And so they put on a pot of coffee. And they were sitting at the top of the freaking stairs, waiting, just knowing that there's a bunch of gifts under this tree. Santa's come. We're ready to open up some freaking gifts.
Dude, when I was little, we would wake my parents up. My dad would have to go do the morning deed.
Yep.
Drop off the kids at the pool.
Yep.
And it seemed like it would take forever.
Oh, on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Can you
would
imagine how long it would take now to Wi-Fi?
I know. Smartphone.
Exactly.
I
Be
know.
screwed, kid.
Now the kids just text their parents, "Wake up." So we'd finally wake up. Or they would finally wake up. They'd make their pot of coffee, which wasn't a Keurig. It was a 15-minute pot of coffee with the old Mr. Coffee things. So they would make their coffee. They putter around, and they say, "Okay, one at a time." And so then either me, my sisters, or me or one of my sisters would go down one at a time and see the gifts and see the tree, and we'd all just light up, but one at a time. Then we would sit down on the ground, and we would be able to open our stockings. So a lot of people put the big
That's the
gift.
key. Stockings are always needs to be first.
Yes, people put the big gift in stockings for nowadays. I don't get that. So it's just 20 or 30 little things, little toothpaste thing or toothbrush, and just all these little trinkets here, there, candy. So we open the stockings, and also a little couple a teddy bear or something next to the stocking, like a mini you, kind of, next to the stocking.
He's just
He didn't like that.
If I had $1 for every time David looked like he was about to leave.
I know, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. He was just flipping.
Where'd you get that bird at?
Or
Different ways of flipping off Derek. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
I prefer old fashioned.
There we go, just straight at you.
Yeah.
So we would finish the stockings. Then it was off to the kitchen where my father would, and my mom, did you help? Yeah, my mom and my father would make breakfast. Full breakfast, eggs, bacon, whatever, toast. grapefruit with a red cherry in it, just a full-on huge breakfast. My father would purposely use just about every pot and pan you could possibly use. After breakfast, mind you, there's 8,000 presents under the tree. After breakfast, we have to wash, dry, and put away the dishes. So, mind you, we're ready at we're up at 5. Now it's like 9:30, and we still haven't opened a gift yet.
And you're so old that it was before dishwashers, right?
Yes. And even if we did have a dishwasher, they would make us hand wash
it. Yeah.
Yep, out of principle. So
Right.
after that's done, we'd all sit in the living room, and each of us would open one gift at a time. And I think this is key, and I think all families should do this, is rather than letting your children tear into the presents, let each person open their gift. So when somebody opens a gift, everybody else can watch them and get the joy out of them opening that gift and their happiness, just as they will with you. And you pick somebody to be the Santa Claus and hand out the presents to everybody. But I think that's incredibly important. And it stretches the Christmas out like a ton, man. You're not done with presents in 10 minutes. It takes another, an hour to 2 hours to open up gifts. Because like, oh, thank you. And you give the person a hug or, and thank them for the gift, especially with the personal ones that aren't from Santa. And it just really stretches it out. Yeah. And then afterwards, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and you're finally finished Christmas. And during the time, you're not answering the phone from the people where it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They're like, we're already done.
It sounds really, like you were a spoiled child with all those presents.
Well, my parents, my
presents.
My doctors misdiagnosed me and said I was going to see my 6th birthday. 6th
birthday. Did they misdiagnose you, or did you talk to the doctors about this?
No,
You're like, hey.
You're like, hey.
So that year, I remember that specific year. It was, the presents came like halfway out. We definitely got spoiled. I got like a Muppets drum set, a mini pool table, just so much.
Bet you're an animal on the drum.
I got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band on vinyl. That was my first vinyl. Nice. My father actually bought it for himself.
You didn't even get my joke, did you?
I didn't hear it because I try not to listen to you.
Wow. It was actually a good joke.
What was it?
So I bet you're an animal on the drums.
I am. Rock Band, baby.
Totally.
So, which was on sale for like $100. We didn't get it.
We need to go to a pawn shop. Or McKay's.
So that was my Christmas tradition growing up. And when I married Cynthia, her Cynthia and Camila would just open up the gifts. And so I was like, why don't we just try this one at a time? So I started that with them. Just, everybody, so I can see the joy in your face when you open up that gift you really like rather than tearing into my own gift.
Yeah. Are you telling me you made it all about you?
No, I made it all about the experience.
Yeah. Specimen
well,
you, dude.
my wife
I know you
used
are,
to...
and I just ignored that,
you're
too.
like, just whatever.
You two are being little assholes right now.
Like, I don't know how today is any different than any other day.
Yeah, this is true.
Maybe we're just a little more vocal about it right now.
Yeah,
right.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Feel the hate flow.
Yeah, my wife used to leave all the Santa gifts. Yeah. My wife used to leave all the Santa gifts unwrapped.
Did you just put air quotes up?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like air quotes. Unwrapped.
So he's accentuating the word unwrapped for everybody.
Sorry, he's accentualizing.
Or the Santa.
Keep doing it.
The Santa gift.
There we go. Yes.
We have stuff at our house that the parents get, but we also have Santa gifts.
From person to person. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And there for a while.
Still haven't told Joni yet?
She listens to this, man.
I'm joking. It's a Santa joke.
Wow.
Jonah, you know I love you. Come on.
You call her Jonah?
No, I said Joni.
Yeah, you said Johnny. But we started...
Way to kill it.
Yeah.
We had a good flow going there.
Good job.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Gosh.
But now we put it in Santa paper. Because I was like, that's part of the experience is unwrapping.
Yes.
The Santa, a gift instead of just seeing it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, we do one at a time as well.
Yeah, I think it's important to do that. So.
Oh, going back, one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies that I've just started watching recently is Bing Crosby's White Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
I'm going to need you to fix that, sir.
Okay. On Netflix?
There's so much about
it
him
is.
today. It's just it's hard, isn't it? Just, I don't know.
I'm disappointing
Not
you
what
guys
she
on so many
said.
levels, huh?
So many levels.
So many levels.
So many levels.
Yeah, well, it's what I do. I disappoint people.
Wow.
Do we need to phone a friend and ask your brother that?
I know, right? So, did we do Christmas albums? I think. Did we talk about that once?
I think we
have.
did. Yeah, because I said Amy Grant's
Yeah.
Christmas album was one of
Yep,
my
and you do
favorites.
the Darkness, which I had random Christmas music playing on my through Spotify, and that Darkness song came up. So happy.
It's good.
Yeah, and mine is the John Denver and the Muppets Christmas Together.
Yeah.
stuff.
When we get a record player, we were actually talking about that the other day. Like my wife, she wants, that's one of the first like records
The Darkness.
she wants. No, the John Denver and Muppets Christmas.
Yeah. Well, they have a Christmas Together. They have a couple actually. Rocky Mountain Christmas, meh.
Yeah,
But a Christmas Together is the best one, in my opinion.
right.
So coming from a guy who thinks Heath Ledger played the best Joker, I don't know how you'd feel about that though.
It's probably wrong. You're wrong. I clipped. Yes.
So let's wrap it up, guys. We're gonna get out of here. It's been
I see what you did there. That was a Christmas pull.
yeah.
yeah.
Didn't even
Yeah,
intend it.
wrap it
And they can open this on Christmas and listen to it if they want
Yeah.
to. As a Christmas gift from Walking It in My Wheels.
Yes.
You should name this episode Unwrap Dis.
Totally going to now.
There you go.
Well done.
I
So,
try.
everybody out there, on behalf of Walking in My Wheels, I'd like to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever
Joyous
you
Kwanzaa.
celebrate. Yes.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, all that stuff.
Enjoy all the football games because there's a bunch of college football
Yep.
bowl games coming up.
Yep. We will be taking the next couple of weeks off. We're going to throw a couple speed bumps up for you in place, and we'll be back the first weekend after New Year's with our Rogue One Spectacular.
And just wait because it is
Amazing.
Thank you.
It's like theatrical release length.
Yes, yeah, it's going to be wonderful. So, we'd like to thank everybody. Do you have anything you'd like to say, Matt?
No.
Do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm just here for the nog.
There you go.
Hashtag be love.
All right,
Happy
everybody.
holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays, and remember, even a speed bump could be a sleigh ride.
Thank you for supporting Walking in My Wheels. You can listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have something to say, email us at walkinginmywheels@gmail.com. Keep being awesome people and hashtag be love.